What's going on? What is happening with my okay, hopefully you can hear me. It says you can hear me. Let's see if we get an indication. Um, yeah, okay. Oh, okay. I got it. It's the echo cancellation. I'm not used to that and a couple of the other applications I use. So anyway, happy Sunday. It is March the 10th. Hopefully everybody didn't get screwed up like I got screwed up with the whole spring forward thing. I kind of forgot about that, but this is where technology kind of helps us all out. So if you forgot to advance your clock, I don't know if anybody even still does that now that doesn't have like maybe a grandfather clock or something like that in the house. Like everything is automated to where it just automatically does it, with the exception of like those the old school digitized bedside um clocks that you still have to push the buttons on that have like the radio and whatnot, the annoying snooze buttons. If you're old enough to know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. If you're like, what is he doing in the mouth, don't worry about it. But we're here for outlooks, right? Enough of the jibber jabber. Let me go ahead and let's take a look at where we at. We're gonna start on NQ. So that's all of me. Give me one sec. I thought it was gonna slide me over, but apparently it didn't. So let's try this one more time. Okay, there we go. All right. So, really quick, and I'm not going to take too much time. So the futures market will open in about another 11, 12 minutes. So NQ, obviously, everybody knows that we basically made all-time highs last week. NFP saw the market do some pretty interesting things. I'll put it that way. So here's my bias, just from a weekly time frame, trying to expand this. I know you can't really see the annotations in here, but this right here is basically my draw on liquidity. So I'm actually still, and I know I can hear everybody saying buy the dip. It would have, you know what? Listen, it would have played to your advantage Friday if initially you bought the dip and you rode price up to that all-time high and then essentially capped yourself out at about 10:45, somewhere between 10:45, 11, because the market then turned around and reversed spooling. I almost want to say it might have been like the 11, it might have been later than that. It might have been like the 11:50 macro going into lunch, because everything after that was kind of a little bit of a range, but the market had already put in the high, so it was coming back in to put a low before the close. So there was a little bit of ranging in there, but the long and the short of it is, again, all-time high on NQ for Friday. Um, this is basically just that weekly candle. So today, what am I looking for? Not a whole lot today, Sunday. But at open, I know some people will trade Asia. I'm I think I'm over my Asia trading for right now. I'll test some things out, not necessarily in a funded, a combined account. I might just paper trade a couple of things, but by and large, I'm short this week. So my draw on liquidity, as I said, is going to be down here, basically at the low. This low was put in at 18,08275. So I'm still looking for that, but I just need confirmation. We do have um, some news drivers this week. So we have CPI, I believe it's on Tuesday, and then we have CPI and unemployment claims on Thursday. There is a there's an event Wednesday, but I think it's only going to be related to, I believe it's PPP, or it's a market index, but it's primarily going to affect anybody that's trading currencies, and you're trading, or you're trading um, futures, future currencies for either euro or pound. Um, that report that comes out Wednesday is going to be effective for anybody that's trading cable or GBP USD. So just something to be aware of. But other than that, CPI, we always trade after CPI. A lot of people don't trade the Monday before CPI, which a lot of times can be smart. There's sometimes not volume, sometimes it's erratic. Um, any specific array or PD array that you typically would trade, or confluences that you have, sometimes they don't hold together because, again, it's somewhat of a there's not somewhat in it. It is a manual intervention type of report. So that intervention is not defined just to when the report comes out. Sometimes it's a before, very rarely is it after, but you just want to kind of see what the manipulation is beyond the initial manipulation. So again, NQ short on the week, just based on how that would actually develop out. We'll go in really quickly. We'll look at S&P. S&P pretty much on ES, same thing. This one probably a little bit better. You can probably see this a little bit better because I finally cleaned this up. So again, premise is still ideally the same. My draw on liquidity still short. I'm still short. And really quickly, I'll just say this. Um, Price, I don't expect price to come here next week. Just to be clear, at the end of the week, I don't expect my price to be here. It's not my overall bias long term for this is going to be short. I expect a lot of ranging. I honestly expect maybe the potential of running the high one more time into quote unquote all time highs again before a failure short. Um, not really going to go into too much detail here with that. I think I'm going to do that another video for another time to kind of go into what my local opinion is, but that primarily is what I'm looking at. Overall, long term, I'm looking for a draw. My supposition is that we're going to get below 49.99 again on ES or on the S&P. I see shorts coming, but there and again, I'm a junior speculator that's just doing this for entertainment and educational purposes. So for that, CTFC rule, don't sue me. I'm not a financial advisor. This pure information and entertainment value for you all. So again, those are the two markets that I'm primarily looking at this week. We'll be back into just trading probably one combine. Like I said, I was successful. All the accounts are up. They're all positive. So we'll see how that goes. And that being the case, that's going to do it for me today. Any comments, questions, feel free, like and subscribe if you got any kind of value or anything out of this short stream today. And yeah, I'm always open for ideas. Feel free to reach out to me either through comments or you can follow me on Instagram, send me a message there. All right. Take care. See you next.